Hey there, I'm Dan Beer with the Beer Home Team at eXp Realty. We just crossed over $100 million in production and it is only July. So if we can help you in any way, let us know. I want to talk about contingent offers. Contingent offers have been coming up more and more in the marketplace right now. We're seeing a lot of it. And so I want to dispel some myths and really some misperceptions about contingent offers. They're not always bad. They sometimes can actually give you an advantage as a seller, though that isn't always true, okay? So we have to take every situation for what it's worth, one at a time, and analyze it in its own detail. Sometimes, yes, a contingent offer on the sale of somebody else's property does give you a disadvantage because there's an event going on that you're not in control of. However, they're not all made equal, okay? Is one contingent offer contingent on the sale of a home that perhaps isn't even on the market yet? Or is at a price point in a neighborhood that doesn't typically support that price point? So you're going to want to understand, is that home on the market? Is it perhaps even in escrow? Okay, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But is it on the market? Has it been photograph prepped? Is it ready to go? What price point is it either on or about to go on at? Because if it's at a price point in a neighborhood that's traditionally a $700,000 neighborhood and they're on at $1 million, well, guess what? That's going to be a really tough sale. Also, what kind of property is it? Is it the type of property that sells on a routine daily basis, or is it a 32-acre horse ranch? So these are all things you want to know and understand. You also want to understand, where is this buyer, where are they coming from, and what is that local market look like? Because, for example, we're seeing a lot of contingent buyers selling out of San Jose and coming here to San Diego. Well, in San Jose, the homes are flying off the shelves in about 3 minutes, multiple offers. So there's a degree of confidence that we can have in that sale. Now, where we actually think that contingent offers can give a seller an advantage is in the simple fact that when somebody is going to sell their home, or when somebody's in the process of selling their home and they're purchasing yours, once they sell that home, they have to follow through on your property, okay? Because they're otherwise homeless. And so when we look at these contingent offers that we've been receiving over the course of the last 30 or so days, we've come across some that we've said, no, absolutely not, we're not doing those. And then others where we said, that's a great one, let's grab onto it. For example, we've done some where it's already under contract, the other home, it's already under contract, contingencies have been released, they're locked in, they're loaded, they are definitely closing that property. Well, in my view, that actually gives us increased leverage on our side. They can now no longer bully us or attempt to bully us, because we never allow it, right? But they can't attempt to bully us on inspection or on repair items. Because if they don't close your house, they will literally have no place to live. So we have to take each with a little bit of patience and just understanding. We have to understand the details of every individual scenario. This is all just one long way of saying, don't prejudge a deal before you've heard all the details. Make sure that your agent knows what to dig in for, knows what to look at, okay? You have to understand who's contingent on the sale of a home that is very likely to close, is in the process of closing, is in a market that makes sense, is at a price point that makes sense, and your agent has to vet all of it out. If they do, you may actually have the better deal, and the cool thing is that contingent buyer will often pay more than the non-contingent buyer, so you're going to be winning on multiple levels. If there's any additional detail we can give you, if you want to maybe talk through a personal situation, or if you just simply have a real estate question, we're the Beer Home Team here at eXp Realty, and we would be very happy to serve you. And by the way, we hope we see you at one of our next events.